Victoria Beckham, the renowned fashion designer and former Spice Girl, finds herself at a crossroads in her professional life as tensions within her family persist. The ongoing feud with her eldest son, Brooklyn Beckham, and his wife, Nicola Peltz, has cast a shadow over her upcoming projects, prompting her to reconsider how she approaches the public eye. At 51, Victoria has built a formidable career in fashion, transitioning from pop stardom to a respected name in the industry with her eponymous label. However, the personal strife has left her questioning her next steps, particularly as she prepares for the promotion of her highly anticipated Netflix docuseries. This series, which promises to delve into her life, career, and family, now feels like a double-edged sword amid the heightened scrutiny on her familial relationships. The family drama has been brewing for some time, with reports of strained interactions between Victoria and Nicola surfacing in various media outlets. What began as subtle hints of discord has evolved into a more public narrative, fueled by social media posts, interviews, and insider accounts. Brooklyn, who married Nicola in a lavish ceremony, has been at the center of this rift, with allegations that he is increasingly aligning himself with his wife's family, the Peltzes. This alignment has reportedly caused heartache for Victoria, who has always prided herself on close family bonds. The fashion icon, known for her poise and strength, is said to be deeply affected, leading to moments of vulnerability that are uncharacteristic for her. Insiders close to the Beckham family have painted a picture of a mother grappling with the fear of losing her son to this divide. Victoria, who has navigated the challenges of fame with remarkable resilience, is now facing an emotional turmoil that impacts her daily life. She is described as not being her usual self, with the feud breaking her in unexpected ways. Typically a pillar of strength, she now finds herself vulnerable, worried about the long-term implications for her relationship with Brooklyn. This concern extends to her husband, David Beckham, the former football star, who shares her distress. David attempts to reassure her, but he too harbors worries that the issues may never fully resolve, leaving a permanent scar on the family dynamic. The upcoming Netflix docuseries adds another layer of complexity to Victoria's situation. The project, which has been in development for some time, is intended to showcase her journey from Spice Girl to fashion mogul, highlighting her achievements, challenges, and family life. However, with the family feud gaining public attention, Victoria is torn about how to handle the promotional aspects. Facing cameras and interviewers means potentially addressing the drama, something she may not be ready for emotionally. The series could either serve as a platform for reconciliation or exacerbate the tensions if perceived as one-sided. This dilemma has forced her to contemplate major moves, such as adjusting the promotional strategy or even delaying certain elements to protect her mental well-being. The possibility of Brooklyn and Nicola rebranding themselves as simply Peltz has emerged as a particularly devastating prospect. Friends of the couple have reportedly discussed this idea, which would symbolize a shift away from the Beckham name and legacy. For Victoria and David, this would feel like the ultimate rejection, a public declaration that Brooklyn is choosing his in-laws over his parents. The fear is that such a move could close the door on any hope of reconciliation, solidifying the divide. Victoria, who has invested so much in her family's image and unity, is terrified of this outcome, seeing it as a profound loss. This family feud is not isolated. It reflects broader challenges that many blended families face, amplified by the glare of celebrity. Victoria's role as a mother has always been central to her identity, alongside her career. Balancing the two has been a constant theme in her life, from raising 4 children while building her fashion empire to navigating public perceptions of her parenting. The current situation with Brooklyn highlights the difficulties of letting go as children grow and form their own families. Nicola, an actress from a wealthy background, brings her own dynamics to the marriage, and clashes in personalities or expectations may have contributed to the strain. David Beckham, as the patriarch, plays a crucial role in trying to mediate. His relationship with Brooklyn has been strong, built on shared interests like sports and public life. However, the feud affects him deeply as he worries about the family's future harmony. The couple's other children, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper, remain close, providing some solace, but the rift with Brooklyn looms large. Victoria has been known to cry over the situation, a rare display of emotion for someone who projects unbreakable confidence. In her career, Victoria has faced numerous hurdles, from skepticism about her transition to fashion to business challenges. Her label has grown into a respected brand, celebrated for its elegant designs and celebrity endorsements. The Netflix docuseries represents a new venture, similar to David's successful documentary, which offered insights into his life. For Victoria, It's an opportunity to tell her story on her terms, but the timing couldn't be worse with the family issues. She must decide how much to reveal, balancing authenticity with privacy. The potential rebranding by Brooklyn and Nicola as Peltz would be a significant blow. The Beckham name is synonymous with global fame, built through David's football career and Victoria's music and fashion. For Brooklyn to distance himself could be seen as a rejection of that legacy, hurting his parents profoundly. Nicola's family, with its own wealth and influence, offers an alternative identity, but this choice would signal a deeper divide. Victoria's contemplation of her promotional approach reflects her strategic mind. She may opt for limited interviews, focusing on positive aspects, or use the platform to address the feud indirectly, promoting healing. Her strength lies in her ability to turn adversity into opportunity, as she has done throughout her career. The insider accounts emphasize the emotional toll, but also the hope for resolution. Families evolve, and with time bridges may be rebuilt. Victoria's vulnerability now could lead to greater empathy and understanding. As she navigates this, her fans and supporters rally around her, appreciating her as a mother, designer, and icon. This situation underscores the human side of celebrities, reminding us that behind the glamour are real emotions and relationships. Victoria's journey through this feud will likely influence her docuseries, adding layers of authenticity. Whether it leads to reconciliation or further distance, her resilience will shine through as it always has. Expanding on the family dynamics, the feud reportedly stems from wedding planning disagreements and perceived slights. Nicola's close bond with her own mother may have created jealousy or misunderstandings. Brooklyn's career choices, from photography to cooking, have been supported by his parents, but his marriage has shifted priorities.